Let's look into the OTAs practice, man. Everything looked pretty good so far. We got great news and details of everything, but you seeing Joe Milton, number 10 right now, running the ball, and they said that he looked spectacular out there today, throwing balls and getting things done in the right and proper way. So shout out to him. And then, of course, this is number 13, the new member of the Cowboys, George Pickens, out there. And they said that he looked pretty good and sharp as well as we look at everything. And, of course, the number 3, rocket number 3, would be my guy, Dante Fowler. And then you see Tyrus Wheat. Shout out to my Mississippi boys. And it appears that I don't know who this is right here on the edge here. Y'all can let me know. But he is a bigger guy, so hopefully he will be able to do some damage in the league or what have you. And I'm seeing a star on the side of the helmet, so that let me know that he's not a rookie, right? So shout out to him. And, of course, this is Overshown in the building. He looks like he's built apart. He's moving around without crutches, but this is the first time in NFL Cowboys history that you see someone wearing that 0. So think of Overshown, and let's see if he can get out there and make something happen. And I can't wait to see that for him and all of what we need to see right here, Cowboy Nation. And let's go. He got the sleeve on the leg, and he's been working the cords or what have you. And this is Chavon Revel. He's also fighting back and recovering, and he's working the cords, but you get a chance to see him a bigger DB, something that we really need out here, especially in Matt Eberflus system. This will be Tyler, and we seeing him out there. Of course, we want what's best for him. I forgot who they gave 77 to. I think that is Sadiqa Charles. I could be wrong, but hey, shout out to the 77 club. We know how that number is. And Guyton, we really need Guyton to stand tall or not at all for the 2025 season, and hopefully that will be a good situation for us, Cowboy Nation. And I think that that's Dakota Shepley. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know who's 64 or if that's TJ Bass, but I'm thinking that that's more of Dakota Shepley if he's still here. I don't know who 64 really is, though, by the way. And this is Coach. So yeah, this is Coach talking to the rookies and getting everything going. We know Coach is all about getting things going in the right direction. Here's the court action. Brett Brown is one of the better guys out here working and rehabbing the Cowboys into the right fashion. And if anything, them uniforms, they look sharp on them, right? And we're seeing just that, Cowboy Nation. And, of course, here's the wide receiver room. The wide receiver room, indeed, 88-13, and you see Dak Prescott is getting things going the best way possible. And number 9 for your mom, but when I held that 9, all I can see was my mama's eyes. You see him, KaVontae Turpin, he's going to be freed up this season. Yeah, he's going to be freed up this season, so be sure to be aware of number 9. And he's going to run a 9 route. Yes, indeed. And, of course, as we are able to see 13, I hope all is well with him, getting things acclimated for the Cowboys 2025 season. And they said Kaiir Elam, he did great today. He had a few PBUs. They said primarily Juanyeh Thomas played at safety, and he played down inside the slot. So Juanyeh, come on with it. I'm rooting for him. And, of course, you guys can see my guy, not Michael Gallup, but George Pickens, because he's wearing 13, and I hope he can stay and keep it mean with that. And this is C. Dangerous Lamb with his patent shoes and with his deal with Nike and everything. I like everything about it. I just can't stand that green. I just can't stand the green. Why we can't just get this brother some blue shoes? I get it. That's his brand. But I just can't stand the Viper greens or what have you. But everything else looked apart. It looks like he's been working out during the off season, and he don't look frail at all. He look like he can get out there and make something happen. And, of course, we need for 88 and 13 to keep it real with us, right? And hopefully that will be the situation and scenario with the Dallas Cowboys. Now, with that being said, this is Joe Milton with number 10, looking like another version of CeeDee Lamb, right? And we're seeing Dak Prescott 4, which being reported that now They call him Unc in the locker room, right? It's weird calling the man that's in his 30s, early 30s, Unc, right? But it is for what it is. Shout out to my guy, Dak Prescott, and, of course, Joe knows Milton. Yes, indeed. And hopefully these guys can have a tremendous year heading into the 2025 season, as we guys get to see that this is Trayshawn Holden, number 7, and then there's Juanyeh Adams, making sure that these boys are running the proper drill. And guess who you see in the mix? Shotty. He's going to be implemented in all phases of the groups today, and as well as during training camp and beyond. That's the way he got to go. And this is Sam Williams. We see him over here in the corner, ducked off over here, and that's Donald, number 6. So 54, 6, and 0. Play those numbers tonight. If y'all hit those numbers, man, y'all let me know. Just send me a few coins, and understand the cost that's involved with it. That's Ryan Flournoy way in the back. He's wearing and rocking number 19. I believe that is Ryan Flournoy. So we will see what he's going to bring to the table. Hopefully it could be something good. And this is a different view with Photoshop of 13 and what it's going to look like for the 2025 season. Yes, and of course you got the shiesty on up under there. Yeah, so we'll see, man. I not very fond of 13 here in Dallas, but come on, you got to make it your number. Hopefully he will be better than what the previous 13s were, far as injuries and beyond. And I get it, 13 is 13, numbers are numbers. Some people would say that, but I'm not going to wish anything bad on him or hope anything wrong on him, but we just want to hope and pray that he can survive a full year. It's my brother, man, my brother from another mother. We got Clarence Hill in the mix, man, everything purple down, and we see him over here in the corner talking to, this is the PR guy, Tad, and of course, he's not the Tad of Prescott, but his name is Tad. I forgot his last name. And we see in Dak Prescott with all smiles, and the other coach way in the back with the high top fade, the last living high top fade. And every time I think of this picture right here, it reminds me of the 90s. So if anybody can pull something from the 90s, it would be this guy right here, the last living high top fade. He can't braid it, he can't twist it, he just got the high top fade sticking out through the hat. Yes, indeed. And of course, Brett Brown, and we have Dono working the chords, and my guy, they look like a taller version of Michael Parsons over here, and that's Sam Williams in the building. Shout out to my brother. So shout out to Sam. Hey, let's see what he can do for the 2025 season. And as you can see, Javonte Williams saying, come on with it, 33 way in the back. Shout out to 33s, man. Y'all know who the real 33 is. So we'll see if 33 can do something for us this year. And we're seeing, I believe that can't be Dono. Maybe somebody else rocking 6. You know how you have too many numbers and they're letting someone else rock it. Or that could be Dono. I don't know. But we will find out down the stretch. This Juanyeh Adams, and as well with George Pickens, where's everybody calling him GP. So shout out to GP in the building. Come on with it. Tyler Guyton. We hoping and wishing, and we can only think that we can get you going in up to speed and getting ready for a second season, right? Hey, push everything into the middle, and hopefully he can cash in and cash out with some good things. All right. And of course, George Pickens, all eyes on him. Hopefully he will be able to do something to extend the Cowboys wide receivers with multiple options out there and warranted some type of attention out there on the field, and he can win his one-on-ones. So overall, Cowboy Nation, I would say this, that I truly believe that the Cowboys in this first OTAs practice, that if I run down through the sheet here, shout out to Nick Harris, he stated that George Pickens hauled in a pair of receptions, slant comeback routes on the sideline, looked pretty good. Juanyeh played safety. In the linebacker group, Shemar James is someone to think about because him and Buddy Johnson had INTs. So they covering every blade of grass. Already we're seeing the impact of my guy, Matt Eberflus. I think that he's going to get these linebackers playing up to speed. And they said Jake Ferguson, he looked like he gained some weight on some positive aspects of it. And also Nick Harris reported that Brevyn Spann-Ford was unstoppable, unguardable today with multiple receptions. And KaVontae Turpin, he took some tops off the defense, so that's pretty good. And what we want to hear is balanced approach, right? And when you hear in the balanced approach, you want the defense to win some, the offense to win some. But if you only hearing that the offense is winning, then I'm worried, right? If you only hearing the defense is winning, then I'm worried, right? So you want that balance. And last but not least, Jalen Cropper, his name came up a lot. Every time you looked up, he was catching all types of passes there. So hopefully Jalen Cropper, all of these Jalens, you know, maybe they can stand tall or not at all for the 2025 season. But there goes to show you that we got to wait until them pads come on. And when the pads come on, it's a whole different vibe, a whole different deal once those pads come on. Post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. First look at OTAs, part 1. DC for life, not for sure. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys.